Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Klaus. This is my house, and we're going to be doing some more Fallout 4 building today. Now, just to give you guys a quick recap, in case you haven't seen the previous episode, we are building up this base in Tenpines Bluff. Last episode, we did the walls, just specifically the walls, and yeah, I kind of had to settle for this over here. But no pun intended. I'm thinking I might be able to finagle maybe something more out of it, but we're not going to focus on that right now. What I do want to do, however, is do some building up on the actual walls themselves. So, walls, fantastic defense, right? The main problem here is there's not really a whole lot more defense than that, and we can't do that. We can't have that. We got to have some offensive force to our defense. So we're going to have to make our way up on top of the walls. Let's see if we can't spin this around. Just want to have this, like, I want to have it right there. Well, apparently that's not going to work now, is it? Well, there goes my plan. I really was gonna throw it right here. That was gonna be it. Maybe if we come over this way. Oh man. I mean, it'll do it like that. It's not actually what I want. It just seemed like it fits so perfectly this way. You know what we might be able to do? We might be able to do some sort of different well, types of stairs. There we go. That'll work. That works for me. It blends in nicely to the ground. It just makes it, and everyone can get right up here to the top. Now, you know, we did lose a little bit of space. I'm not sure if I can't remember if I did this because it was floating. No, definitely was not floating there. How about I just whoop, put that right there? Yeah. All right. All right, this is gonna be a little difficult to get done, I suppose. Replace that, and there we go. We'll finagle it like that. All right. Boop. Boop. And there we go. All right, so now this looks much better. Good news is that I can store these concrete blocks because we're definitely not going to need them at this point. Yeah, let's... Oh, now I know why I did that. Because of these little walls that I didn't want. That's fine. You know what? We'll store these. We can probably use them another day. We might be able to make some use over there. You know, who knows? Nobody. And that's why we store them. Like I said in the last video, if you store something, it does not necessarily give you as much back as you originally put in. So that's something to keep in the forefront of your mind if you're thinking about doing something similar. You know what, that being said, I don't know if I want this over here. I suppose this is probably, you know, just as good of a spot as any, right? That way we only have to use one. We'll live with it. All right. Let's see. So now we're going to have to do some walls here. I originally wanted to do some fences. Now, the only problem with that is I have either these wire fences, which are not necessarily, you know, anything to shake a stick at, but they're not particularly that good either, and they kind of look a little wonky. As far as being able to place them properly, it looks a little... Yeah, we'd have to put them in so far. We're just wasting the space up there. And then these big structures, not just that gate, but these walls are just too high. So we can put them there, but I just kind of think to myself, what's the point? There is none. There really is no point to have something like this up on that wall. So basically what we're going to do is kind of work under the guise that this is a foundation for a building. It is a wall, but we can find some pretty good stuff over here in the walls section. Now, my big thing is I want areas where people can go out and aim over, and be able to look out down at what's happening. Might not find the perfect wall like this. Excuse me. That's close to something that I would want. It's just not quite there. I really want something like what I had before. Like this. We're probably going to place this all over the place. We could even, yeah, we could put it out front there. I don't know if it would, yeah, well, that would work. I don't know if we would run into problems with the top of that gate. You know what? This is how we do it. It's all about experimentation. So we're going to go find ourselves a little bit of a corner piece. How about, what is this one going to look like? It's only covered on that one side. This is, yeah, we're going to go with this one. I like the fact that it's got the cover on both sides, so hopefully we can, oh yeah, you know what? It's not going to let us do that. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Does not like that at all. Okay, so lesson of this story is we're not going to place these here. We can kind of, you know what? Let's store them. That's going to be the best route for now. We're going to reuse them. Don't worry. But I think probably what the first thing I want to do is start placing down some wonderful defenses. Now, these guard posts we're going to use, but those are going to require some people. Not exactly something that I have a whole lot of here, especially since this is going to be a farming settlement, and probably the way I'm going to end up populating this is just sending people here to farm. So what we're going to want to do is use mostly turrets. Now, there are these two types of turrets here, which I don't have anything for. That would be the case, wouldn't it? All right, everybody, welcome back. First thing I want to say is sorry about the face cam. It gets a little wonky at times, but I do want to let you know that I will try and fix it at some point if I can. This here is also just a wee bit wonky, but you know what? It works. Hopefully we don't get people stuck, but I was thinking, well, how we can get up here, but how do we get people up on this one? Well, they would have to walk around. That is if we decide to put people up here, which maybe only I would want to get up here. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to end up doing here. But I was looking at the kind of roads of attack, I guess, or the places that we're probably going to be attacked from. So I can tell there's a building there, and there's stuff up there. So we probably will get attacked from the back here, which I think when the super mutants attacked me in my main episode, it was from over here-ish, this general area. We can see that there's also that bridge there. So right up here, I'm thinking 2 turrets, probably laser turrets. That's going to be super duper great. But we definitely want to fortify this area because it is low. So I'll probably put some serious walls up along this side. And again, just try and funnel people to where I want them. Back over here, there's really not a whole lot. There's kind of this whole little cliff setup. And while there might be some guys down here, and I have heard firefights over there, they're definitely not climbing up these jagged rocks to come attack us. So really what I want to do is kind of focus our defenses on that side by the gate, which is honestly the only entry point at this point. And, we'll work with that once we get there. But the one thing I did notice, I should say, is over here, there was these little miscellaneous walls that I had just completely disregarded the existence of. I didn't even know. I think I want to use either this one or like this one. I think for our purposes though, this is a pretty damn good little half wall. The one thing I definitely want to do is go line this whole side with them. It's going to be good for us. It's going to be good for all the people. that we decide to allow up here. We're gonna be a bit cool. We can get one more. Put that there. So this is basically gonna help us to not fall off of the back edge and hurt ourselves, which would be really, really bad. We are making this probably much more fortified than it, really, really needs to be. But, better safe than sorry, am I right? Especially since I want this to be just an immense center for food. I think it's in our best interest to keep this as safe as possible. Now, the other thing that I'm gonna really be trying to build up here is those wonderful little turrets. And we're not just going any turrets. I'm thinking that we go like laser turrets. Shotgun, not that bad. Spotlight, meh. Oh, heavy laser. But we need crystals, and I don't have the science perk for that either. Maybe in our later bases, because I know I'm going to get gun nut, and I know I'm going to upgrade science. Once I get to that point, then the next base that we do, we can do some of that stuff. But I think for now, the laser bases are probably a really good idea. Everything is line of sight though, which is important. It is important to know. Can I pull this guy in closer? Thank you. So we're definitely going to want to let it kind of swivel over this way. Now, we are kind of giving up our sight over here, so we'll probably put like another turret here, but it'll just be a regular one. So let's get this guy right to the corner, as far as it'll let me go out on it. Is that a good idea? Might not be a great idea, but yeah, right there. All right. And yeah, I'm going to go around to the other side. I'm going to do the exact same thing. But before I do that, let's take a look at maybe... Yeah, let's do the heavy machine gun turret. Why not? You know what? Just for the sake of the fact that it looks cool, why not? Why not? Let's just put one of these. Now, I don't think that they line up like perfectly, do they? No, they don't. Alright, so we gotta try and figure out a little bit of a way here. It's gonna stick out a bit, but I think it looks pretty damn good that way. Might even be able to get some of those walls. Let's go back over to the structures, miscellaneous, and it should be... Whoa, what is this? Oh, I have to go into wood. Yeah, there we go. Oops, there we go. And, could I? Alright, let's just move that over there. I know I'm going to want something like that. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Yep, it's not going to happen. Alright, that's fine. I guess what we can do is maybe recess it just ever so slightly. And we're going to lose some of that space on the front. Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Can I place this on the other side here? Yeah, I can. Awesome, 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 awesome. Then this way, maybe I will send like a settler or two, and I'll just assign them. So when I get some time, I'll go run over them, and we can do that together. If you guys don't want to see the settler stuff, let me know now while it's early, and then I won't do that part of the episode. We'll just kind of keep it the way it is. Are you about to cough up a hairball? About made me walk off my damn wall. Over here. This might... I think this is a restrictive place to put a turret. A very restrictive place. Because while it does have a good view out this way, it's going to hit this, and it's going to hit that, and we don't want to shoot foundations. We really just want to shoot some super mutants. Might also be a really good idea to even pull that up. Whatever. Maybe we can do something here. Might be able to do something cool there. We don't know. Maybe like a little house, or I don't know. Definitely want to put one over here, though. That is going to be a for show zone. Definitely need some defenses on the back. Like I said, it's not going to be a place where they're going to be often, but it's where they're going to be often enough to where I think at least just one turret is probably a good idea. This one's going to get blocked by the tree, but we're going to do that as well. Oh. Oh. Let me guess. Yep. So this corner is actually outside of our buildable region. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. As you can see, there has been a lot of work done since you've been here. I replaced these with the foundations because they made these steps look a little bit less wonky. And for the sake of NPCs, less wonky is better because you don't want them saying, oh, it doesn't touch the ground, I can't go up that way. The other thing was I added in this little stair stepper. Again, I've been doing this for a long time, so if you guys already know this, cool. Just take it as a little refresher. The one unfortunate part of this was that I could not get anything here in this corner. It just doesn't want to work. I tried putting these regular walls there, didn't want to do it. I think there's console commands that would allow me to build outside of the green area, but we don't need to be like that. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do this. All right, let's go back over to the wooden structures. We're going to build ourselves some more of these little walls here because that's going to be nice and dandy. Now, I thought about putting these here, and I suppose that's useful, but again, if someone gets in this gate, I don't want to block our two laser turrets off. Now, that does bring up an important point. Klaus, those things need power, do they not? Yes, yes, indeed they do. And we will be giving them the power just after we finish with all our walls. I could have dropped down there, but, you know, we're just going to do a thing. Let me do my thing. Go in here. There we go. Okay, I put 2 turrets in here because I figured, why the hell not, you know? Just in case there's someone over here, these guys will be able to shoot their way out of any harm. They're not going to be able to get in anywhere over there, so it's not really that big of a deal. But hey, some extra defense never hurt anybody, now did it? All right, let's get back in here so we can get some of our walls. I thought about putting them down there, but it looked a little weird, and they wouldn't go in these like little, like, look, it doesn't go in this corner area. And it doesn't go over here for some reason, so I didn't think it would look good. I'll just leave it open. If anyone is dumb enough to fall out of there, too bad. You probably didn't deserve to be defending this place. Anyways, we might actually end up with another problem over on this edge here. Yeah, yep, it's all out. This one isn't, but just for the sake of, you know, making things look okay, we're gonna leave it open. What I might be able to finagle is a human defense there. Always possible. And I left this one here just because, why not? You know, another way to get up here, especially if we're under attack, you know, for someone to be able to run right up here and just pew, 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 pew. It's gonna be good. And basically, since all of our farmers and whatnot are going to be right there, and we have all of our living stuff right here, this seems like a sensible area for that to be taking place. Oh, I just noticed there's that yellow size bar over there. Did not think about that, now did I? The other thing that we're going to have to do is figure out a way to get other sellers in here, but that is not something that we need to worry about at the moment. The thing that we really need to do is worry about our turrets. These guys need some power, so we should get them some power. Now, I haven't fiddled with this too much. Generally, what I will do is I will take a generator, and I'll just, you know, pop it down wherever, like right next to it, you know, here, say, and I would just connect the wire. Now, I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do. These guys take 2 a piece. I could just build 1 medium generator and get some sort of like power system going. Or we could do this. These are nifty. I'm not outside. I'm inside. Can I actually build this up here? Oh man. That's actually pretty cool. Now that I'm looking at it, I thought that was going to be a little wonky, but I kind of like that. We're mean and we're clean. All right, yeah, let's throw her up right there. Yeah, and we can still walk under it. That's pretty badass. And each one of these guys is doing 3. Alrighty. Let's see where this is going. Where's the wire come from, though? From there. Oh. I mean, it's not necessarily an issue, I suppose, but we're gonna... that looks gross. That looks a wee bit gross. Am I outside here? I'm not. I wonder if I can build like a connector. I have that guy. Can I build this here? Come on. Get close to me. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's try it. Do that. And then grab one more of those guys. Now, are there other ones that I can do? Just like the little guys? Can I put that on the fence, though? Well, on the fence about it. What about these ones? Oh, these ones will go. Ooh. I like that. I do. Alright, let's take this and we'll attach a wire. Why won't you go there? Because you're going to go through that, eh? How about we take you and we put you on this side. Work with me. I'm going to fall. Okay. Oh, I still got it. I still got it. Shh, Nikes, I don't have it. So I can put those on the inside, but I can't put them on the outside? Oh, I could. You know what? I think the best plan of action there is to maybe just, I don't know, put another one of these poles. Even though they're a little on the ugly side. I'm not gonna lie about that. It would have been really, really super duper awesome if we could have done something maybe a little bit different. I don't know what that kind of... Oh, it's a laser trip. Oh, cool. Well, excuse me. That is a pretty hefty power pole. We just want a little one. And we're gonna be dropping that some bitch right here. Just as close as we can get it. There we go. And we should probably... I'm just going to scrap it. I know I don't get all that much back, but... it's good enough for me. Place that there. We'll grab it. No, I want that. There we go. Awesome. And then let's... Cool. Perfect. So this should give our guys that are on defense a level of visibility. Now, these are only 3, so we're going to have to do one at the other side. I will see you guys over there. All right, everybody, we are over here. We're going to build another one of these fancy pants windmill things, because why not? I want to try and keep these lined up, maybe as centered as possible. Let's do that. Now, the good part about these guys is, you know, just because of the side that we're on, we're going to easily be able to take our power from like here to here. But we are still going to need some sort of connector most likely, so I'm not going to hesitate with that. Let's just pull this guy in, try and get him as close to the edge as possible. Just because I like things to be clean cut. Again, this is not something like if you guys are building your base like you need to do. By no means is that the case. Um, but this is a really good way of keeping things unobstructed, and more or less giving you access to everything that you need. But for the most part, guys, we have some pretty good power. Because it should say it, doesn't it? Yeah, we have 6 power, and we're only actually using 4. So basically what that means, guys, is we have the opportunity for, I don't know, maybe one extra thing. Maybe something requires 2 power, but we're doing the whole clean energy thing. We got our nice little windmill generators, like jet engines. Essentially, I think that's what they are. I mean, honestly, you know, a turbine for a for a wind farm is really not that far off from jet engines. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool indeed. I'm an engineer, FY Izzles, so might hear some of this techno talk every now and again. But I think that's gonna do it for us, guys. Yeah, pretty set with this. So this is going to be our defense. It's not the biggest, it's not the bestest, but it is pretty damn good. We have our 2 laser turrets, and I have one of those over at the Starlight Drive-In, and man, that thing kicks ass, so I am not super concerned. I think in the next episode, what we're going to do is focus on the farming aspect of this settlement, and also trying to build maybe something more dedicated than this little shack for our residents. Now, I will probably end up taking advantage of that, but for the moment, I think we're fine. So, yep, next time we're going to do some housing, we're going to do some farming, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, do what you do. Otherwise, have a great day, great night, whatever it is to you, and I will see you back here next time for some more Fallout 4 building.